Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gang.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 116.
16.
Back in this bitch.
What it do?
Ace Slick and Real.
We back with we back with my boy again.
I'm back, part 2.
Yes, sir.
Told y'all he was coming back with it.
That's why I fuck with Teej. Teej said I'm coming back, and my boy is back. What's up with you?
It's good.
Yes, sir. Man.
It's part 2 of my 10-part series of the Good Guys.
It's a saga.
Real shit. Hey, look, he came at a perfect time, too, because
shit going crazy.
Shit is going crazy in the world. Trying to figure out where the fuck to even start. Like,
niggas broke and they need help, man.
Better rob somebody.
Man.
That's all I got for you. I get broke every day.
That's what they're doing with these gas prices. Rob it out of. See, I like it.
Niggas said $5. Man.
Hey, so look. I guess the first day we'll start off with. So last thing we talked about, last time came on the show, the markets was still semi-decent.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking the same shit. Like,
Yeah, shit.
Last time you was saying shit was up.
Shit was up, yeah. Market was, Dogecoin was at like 17 cents or 20-something cent. That shit is at like 0.06 now. Like,
Yep.
It's bad right now in crypto. What was Bitcoin? Bitcoin was at like 30K, 40K almost. That shit is down to what, 28 right now?
28, 29.
Then Elon Musk just tried a little pump and dump with Doge. Tweeted that
He don't got the juice no more.
Yeah, he was going
he don't got it no
He
more.
don't got the juice no more.
Shit is crazy. Nobody give a fuck about what Elon Musk talking about.
He tied that shit up into too much stuff. Alright, man. So, alright.
Yeah, it's all bad, bro. I think.
Yeah, it's like I don't know where to really go with it. It's like, well, I guess
it's all bad. You can't do nothing except keep putting money in, but it's like a sinking ship with a hole in that thing, whatever. I keep putting money in.
the money keep falling out the bottom.
Yeah, bro. I'm down 7 racks this week.
Whoa.
But it's cool though. It's vibes.
Damn.
It's vibes.
I like that man was like, this is fine.
I'm more so. I know a lot of people like stake their cryptos. How does that work? If you stake their cryptos, is all of that automatically lost? How that work?
Now, if you stake it, it's locked for a certain amount of time, which when things are going good, it's sweet because you're getting like dividends off of your crypto or whatever.
Right.
But like, let's say you stake your joint for 90 days, and in the midst of that 90 days, which happened to the market, the price goes super down or whatever. You can't sell to get out of it. It's just vibes.
Right.
You feel me? You staked it at 60K and you just gotta hold it in there. It's 30K when you get it back. So, it's vibes.
Damn. So you really just playing a long game at this point, hoping that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's the word on what niggas doing with the hackers with this crypto shit?
What they doing?
Crypto, NFTs, all that shit.
How they hacking?
It's plenty of ways they doing it, but since it's so new, ain't no really no regulation with the shit right now. So right now it's just Wild Wild West type shit.
It's really like the best time to be like 15 and 16 years old. Cause them niggas is running up the bag on the scams. That's really who it is. It really ain't like no genius 45-year-old white dude, whatever.
I seen
teenager.
Yeah,
I seen
it's a
a nigga
teenager.
had a OpenSea account, bruh. He was taking motherfucking NFTs out people's accounts and just was building them bitches up. Different NFT projects, just snatching them joints out people's accounts. This nigga ran up like 400 Ethereum worth of motherfuckers NFTs, bro.
And I ain't even mad at him. Watch the episode of Atlanta. He say, look, you supposed to scam some of these motherfuckers. I get reparations somehow.
It's part of the game though.
Part of the game.
Like I said, since it ain't no regulation, niggas just looking at you like, ain't really nothing we can do, bro.
Relax, suckers get lit. That shit is real.
That shit tough though, cause it's like you don't even gotta be a sucker. You could just be asleep one day and the nigga just snatch the shit out your shit.
Nah, you had to click that link or something.
Nah, you did something.
Yeah, you did something. You fucked up
somehow you invited them inside your crib. Somehow.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When I was in Miami, they had cause like the main way to like connect your wires like a QR code. They had like QR codes like all on the ground. It was like, yo, you scan the joint, you could get some free money or whatever. You know, niggas is like, yo, free money, let me scan that joint. You scan, confirm it, boom, you don't let them in your crib, they don't rob you. Damn. That's the streets.
In other words, y'all, don't click random links. But if you in the crypto NFT space, you already know that shit, bro. But I guess don't be screenshotting random papers either.
You can't even...
That one's crazy.
You just gotta do everything off of like a burner account, cause...
Have that extra empty wallet or something.
Yeah.
Have an empty wallet.
Cause folks will know you won't click a random link, but they'll hack your account. And you my mans. I see you say some shit. He not gonna rob me. Whole time you done been compromised. And I click the link cause yo, it's my guy. And I'm
you can send people NFTs and shit. I done seen motherfuckers. You get a free NFT transferred to you. You don't know where the fuck it came from.
Oh,
I got so many in my wallet.
Yeah, bruh.
I look at it like, what is this?
Some random shit pop up. You click that shit, boy. Alright.
Fuck that. That's the one thing I don't like about the NFT space, how the wallet is so public. I'm not a huge fan of that shit. You can just search up your Ether address and see what's in there, or your wallet address. I'm not a huge fan of that.
I thought that 12-word password shit was gonna...
it worked, but
it's like...
It's just, they give you other avenues and shit. The fact that somebody can see what's in your wallet, like a window, is crazy.
Yeah, I was all in Snoop wallet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, when I found his wallet, I was like, let me see what's in here or whatever. And you know, you could see where they move money or whatever, which sent me to like another wallet. And I was like, yo, Snoop got 300K in this bitch. So I was sitting there like,
if only I knew how. If only I knew how, bro.
Yeah, I seen one of these links, boy.
And that shit can be like...
And I know that's probably what happens to most
people, yeah.
Good people. They be like, shit, look at this wallet, all this bread. Then you go from a good person to a bad person.
And I feel like motherfuckers don't got no sympathy for that shit at all. Because they done seen people come up like a bitch off that shit. They like, shit. Sorry to tell you, Chief.
It is what it is. Hey, look, interesting conversation we had on the show that I played Crypto and Coffee, Crypto Breakfast Club. You was talking about how we need more black whales. I'm gonna give you a second to go on that a little bit. Go ahead.
Man, look. All right, so I'm in the joint and I'm arguing. My man's got a project. The Blockchain Soldier. Shout out to Wealth. Probably gonna see this joint, right? So like in any like I don't know type of business and whatnot, everybody knows like yes, black people do have money. But especially in times like these, when you need money, like, niggas is going to be more hesitant, like, oh, you want me to invest into a picture? Like, nigga, gas is $5.10. So, I'm probably not going to be buying JPEGs and shit.
Right.
So, like, in order to, like, pump your project, you got to go where the money at, which tends to be in the white people. You know what I mean? It just, like, we've gotten so far to, like, niggas was buying land at $5, buying like acres of land. So they have like stupid amounts of money. So you have to play in that arena. And I know some people be like, yo, we can just do black on black, woo, woo. But like the game's so fucked up.
Different.
Sound good until it's in practice.
To your point, even I saw a tweet today that saw like most women-led projects, they trying to get away from keeping them just women-led. And the reason is, you only got 13% of women in the space, you limiting yourself. You know what I'm saying? From the other, what's that? 87%. You limit yourself from the whole rest of that money and shit. You gotta tap into that. You can't leave that money on the table. And
you know, women tend to be less paid than men, so you probably want somebody in your project to pump the joint. Yeah. So I get into it with my homie Lamar, shout out to Black Bitcoin Billionaires and whatnot. And he like, man, you don't need no white whales, You can do it through the black community. And this nigga got a big ass bag of money or whatever, but he don't buy NFTs. So I'm like, bro, you the well in here and you don't buy shit. So if I can't get it from you, I gotta go outside.
Right.
So like niggas is like, oh, he's a house nigga. He do woo.
See,
it's kind of like that Atlanta episode you just brought up though. It's the point you making. It's like we don't gotta exclude them. We can exclude them in ways where it's like we the ones that's profiting off this shit. We the ones that do this shit.
We won't need that dollar, quote unquote, in a negative sense. But you want that dollar. You
why not go get it if it's there?
You want a transference of wealth. That has to happen at some point if you really want to be.
But
successful.
peep though. We was in a yelling match. We going back and forth. We yelling.
That's how them spaces.
Top of the lines, right? 2 days later, they been trying to get the Bitcoin Academy in Miami. They been trying to get that joint started. We can come and learn for black people, whatever, to learn shit, whatever. Jack Dorsey tweet out, yo, I'm funding the Bitcoin Academy or whatever. I'm like, yo, niggas know how this shit work. You got the white whales funding your own school, but you gonna argue with me in spaces. Shit was nutty, bro. Like,
shout out to Lamar.
Shout out to Lamar, man.
You gotta ass it out.
There's some great things. And then, like, yo, you turn around, yo, I'm getting a bag from one of the richest white dudes in the world.
That ain't even a whale at that point. That's a motherfucking crater there.
That's how the game work, though. Like he's saying, bro. If you start a project, if you really want that transference of wealth, if you really want it to be successful, you got to keep them doors open to different colored people. You can't try to close it off and say we only want black people, we only want such and such. Because what if them type of people don't have that type of money? Or what if it's only a few people that have that type of money and they're not even in the NFTs? You know what I'm saying? You limiting yourself crazy.
Well, anything.
Shit, you limiting yourself.
At the end of the day.
Wow, it's hot, bro. I seen that tweet from Jack Dorsey like 2 days later. I was like,
He sent me that shit. He text me that shit. Damn.
I like these dudes, bro. And then we was talking about like some Bored Ape shit. Like they make a shit ton of money. Mm-hmm. One of the niggas that came up on the mic was like, yo, like I lost respect for you or whatever. I was like, man, fuck your respect, dog. I'm trying to make money. Why? The next day, I see the man's with a bootleg ape, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just doing this for education purposes." I'm like, "Man, I can't stand y'all internet niggas."
The internet, there you go, right there.
Like, God, you could just be who you are in real life.
Yeah, like you so busy online trying to portray a certain point, but you ain't even really thinking common sense. The whole point you in NFTs, the whole point you being in crypto or being in the stock market is to make money.
Make money.
If you're not in it to make money, you shouldn't be in it. You should pay everybody else's pockets, I guess. Maybe you should stay in it. Fuck it. You paying everybody else's bills.
Yes, that shit was wild. I DM Lamar my tweet or whatever. Like, yeah, it must be nice to have a white whale or whatever. He messaged me back. He was like, oh, that was different. I'm like,
oh, that's different.
Hey.
He helped me in Debo's backyard. Yeah.
That was funny as shit.
That's funny. Hey, look, shout out to Lamar. Shout out to Black Bitcoin Billionaires, man. Shout out Crypto Breakfast Club, man. Shout out, everybody involved with y'all right now. We see y'all on a day-to-day basis. Shout out to y'all.
Doing big things.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite spaces. You be having people come, different celebrities. I just seen soccer players. I just seen Ebron come through. Like, a lot of people. Porn stars. So many different people come through that space. And that's why, matter of fact, we can segue into it. The black crypto and NFT space in general and shit. Because it feel like it's like, I'm going to say it's two sides to it. I guess it's more than two sides to it. But it's like some people kind of gatekeep and keep people out of their communities. Mm-hmm. When you kind of don't realize the power if we all circulating that money, them resources, them ideas. I guess get your point on that. Get to what your thoughts on that.
And it is like, again, it's like people on the internet be pretending like nobody's here to make money. And when I go to like these different spaces where they be gatekeeping and whatnot or whatever, they be having these problems where they like, yo, how we gonna get the support? How we gonna do this? Da, 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 da. And I come through like, yo, y'all niggas ain't in here getting no money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me help y'all out. And they be like, all right, boot this nigga, get on up out of here. He ain't about the community. I'm like,
it's funny when people think like that because I feel like black people know, like, you gotta get support from outside of what you doing for the people that you want to support you.
That's like the area we come from. It's like that. It's like people that see what you're doing, they don't really support you till that outside support comes in. I wouldn't say the whole black community set up like that, but there are a lot of people who think like that. Yeah. They don't believe in what you're doing until they see other people support it.
If $1 million nigga support you right now, a whole bunch of people you've been trying to get on your side going jump ship.
Jump right on shit.
Yeah, like.
But the crazy thing, you get the mill, then you a black capitalist, and then they still don't like
it. Then they want to say you
still
doing
like
this shit to take everybody's money.
Taking money from everybody.
Sound like a fucking Republican.
That's one thing I got to defend Teej real quick, because I've been noticing that too, where it's like people that say you got like a group, a stock group, where you charging people. But it's like, aren't you supposed to, bruh? When you go back to 20, 30 years ago, stock brokerages, they wasn't doing that shit for free.
Yeah, they was getting commissions.
They wasn't just giving advice and shit for free. That's never been a thing. So why is it that way?
Why would you, bro? You make 100,000 off me and I don't get shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So certain stuff we be saying in the community just don't really make sense. We won't think about, like, why would you not want him to be compensated for giving you good advice?
And if you go to them, the other side for advice, you know it's gonna be. Bruh. So stop it.
When you see the difference. When I go in a crypto and coffee or crypto breakfast club room, you got a couple different guys and they drop a knowledge just freely. They just talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? You go into another space and it's literally just a panel of 3 or 4 guys, or women, whatever. They just up there talking. But the conversation is limited to just what they talking about. They don't open the floor to nobody else. Even when they open the floor, it's who they want to open the floor to. Like, so the conversation is really more stale and it's stuck on like a certain type of conversation. And that's not really interesting. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't really appeasing to everybody. So that is what it is. I guess we ain't got to stick on the crypto NFT space too long because, like you said, that shit is down. Motherfuckers really ready to sell their damn houses and that shit.
I was gonna say, what would your advice be to the people that's like, man,
really down,
shit was looking good however long ago, but now I'm about to get the fuck out this shit.
Man, wild thing is, like, maybe like 2 months ago, I was like, yo, you probably got like 11 months left to like play this game, and niggas was like, yo, Teej is like, why you being so down? I was like, yo, like, this game has been played before with NBA Top Shot. Like, it was hype. Folks was all on it, and then one day, everything went away. And I was like, at some point, people gonna wake up and be like, yo, I'm spending $100K on a picture of a monkey, like, this is stupid. Like, yo. And the game gonna be over. And if you the last one in, you gonna be stuck holding the bag.
So you think that it was just for NFTs? You think crypto in that same kind of conversation? NFTs, I think I agree with you. Even though it has different use cases, the idea of NFTs right now might fall off.
I feel like it go either way with the NFTs. If it's gonna go straight rock bottom type shit.
Buying monkeys with a cowboy hat ain't.
And
really
that's the thing. Like,
you know what I'm
for that shit to last, it would really have to turn into some art shit. Like, we only supporting the real dope shit. Real art. They got a message. They got something
video
behind
games.
it.
How they were saying it was gonna transfer to video games.
Right.
That's the real kind of value.
Something I can do something with.
Yeah.
Like something of value type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what NFTs that they try and find their value in it for real.
Yeah, with crypto, I don't know. I feel like as long as it's like a black market, you know, niggas want to do some shit without the government really being in their stuff, then crypto will still be around. Maybe the prices won't be there. Like, I feel like even if Bitcoin is like $1, but I can float like 40K through there to use straight up, and nobody has to know about it, like, it'll still be around.
Yeah, the idea of crypto was fucking genius.
Yeah, so.
I feel businesses is starting to take that shit. So
absolutely,
at a certain point, it's like you can't go back from that.
It's just another form of digital currency where it's like you don't have to go through all these Well, you are going through a bunch of transactions, but you're not going through a whole process just to wire the money through. Where you can send your money straight from your own personal wallet, nobody eyes on it, nobody hands on it. And honestly, we need that going forward in society. I think we need something like that. So, all right, that's it. I guess any other topic we should hit? We had an interview.
Get your money, man.
Money.
What you been up to? What you been planning and plotting since?
Since the market
16 episodes ago.
Man, I'm just going broker every day. I got my auto investments. The thing that I'm really thinking about right now is I have my tenant in Georgia. I got a house down in Georgia. She pays me my rent through Bitcoin or whatever. Right now I'm thinking like this is either going to be a very amazing play where like Bitcoin goes to 100K and the rent that you're giving me right now is going like 3x, or
lose the money on the rent.
This shit going to go to 0 and I should have been taking US dollars the whole time. So
I don't think it's gonna go to 0. I think Bitcoin definitely. If any other cryptocurrency is gonna hold their value, it'll be Bitcoin. I do think as long as no heavy regulations come in, that come into play, that's gonna be what will cripple it. You know what I'm saying? But if it still stays a free flowing source of money, Bitcoin definitely got a chance to skyrocket back up past 70. I ain't no expert. I know that.
If the powers that be want to keep playing, cause like I see a lot of people like they tweet and they talk about it, but like nobody on Twitter is talking about like, nigga, you don't have no influence, bro. They be like, yo, the price is going down because it's Chinese New Year's. Like, no, it's a bunch of stupid shit. Yeah, bro. Like, yo, it's a bunch of rich ass niggas and they hitting the sell button on it. That's all that's happening. So I don't know.
You just got rental properties in Atlanta, Georgia, or you do Airbnb shit too?
Nah, I just do the rent to families and whatnot. The Airbnb thing, I think it's probably a little too hands-on for me, but maybe later on in life and whatnot.
I was going to ask what you thought about the new rules they put on and shit a couple months ago.
Oh, the Airbnb?
Yeah.
Oh, that you can only have like 1 or 2 properties. Well, niggas will just find another way, put it through somebody else's name. Yeah, you're not going to stop nobody that's really trying to get it. Yeah.
And got the money to get it.
Yeah, I'm going to switch flows real quick. Nodes. What's up with nodes? Are they all crashed out now? Or they still got some use to them?
they, as long as crypto is down, they dead. And they don't ran out of money. Like, yeah. But, like, some people is like, yo, they rug, but, like, if a project lasts for, like, let's say the runway says you got 90 days to make 100%. If that shit lasts past 90 days, it did what it was supposed to do.
That's excess.
Yeah, it's all excess after that. But, yeah, the nodes, I'm still collecting money or whatever, but, like, shit ain't even, shit pennies.
Don't make it that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty, all right, that sums up most of the questions I really had for you. I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't want to miss any topics for you personally. I'm trying to think. Anything you want to drop on us? You got anything you... Other than that, just been chilling, doing your thing.
Been chilling, Only Bands podcast, Only
Retired
Bands.
My man, stay living. That's okay. Contract. I remember last time you talked to us about how you would, you know what I'm saying, you was working, you would work, get paid so X amount of money from your contract, take that, invest. So how you been planning it, or what's your mindset going forward right now through this downtime? Is it just more so you already good? Still trying to take another contract? What's up?
The only thing stopping me from contracting is relationship. Don't get in a relationship if you try and make money. that would be my biggest advice. Like, if you about the bag, just be single. Because then you could do whatever you want to do. You get in a relationship, they going to want to be by you. You can't leave. You can't go nowhere or whatever. Like, legit.
Can't stop the bag, though, baby.
Bro, like...
Don't stop the bag, baby.
Like, right now... Like
I don't think they want to hear that.
My job, I'm not location dependent.
I can help you get
right?
money, baby.
So, if I was outside the country, if I was using the 330 tax law, I could hide the first 110K would be tax-free in my pocket. I don't have to worry about Uncle Sam and nothing. But because I'm in a relationship and I can't live outside the country because she has a stateside job, I'm going to pay taxes on every single dollar I make. So
but I got to say, if you was living outside the country, you wouldn't be here with us right now.
Skype, Zoom, something. It'd be something, man. But yeah, that's my advice. Be single, stack your money.
Be single. Hey, look, that's our slogan. Stay single.
Crazy that you. I literally just had this conversation with somebody last night.
What's that?
They asked me, like, why do men feel like they gotta be established or be somewhere or have they shit together basically before they commit to a relationship?
Because you can't do nothing in a relationship.
Exactly,
you can't do shit. And then on top of that, our generation right now, bro, they leaving you in the dust if you can't do simple shit like buying flowers, put something towards rent. Pay a car note, phone bill. If you can't do none of that, they leaving your ass. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last.
Want you pay the whole shit.
Y'all know if you can't take her out for a nice little meal, she's not fucking with you for too long. Of course.
I mean, that's the basics and shit.
Man, you might gotta get you a foreign Drake there.
The foreign Joe still fucking with you. Right. I heard that though.
The foreigners don't want nothing. You don't have to feed them.
That's that military
I
shit.
swear, bro. You come back to your room, they didn't clean the room.
Damn.
They ain't cut the TV on because you didn't get a remote to cut the TV on. Like, bro, hey.
I didn't want to go through your stuff.
Yeah, just saying. Foreigners is alright.
It's right up Rail Alley.
Damn right.
I said it.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Let's segue, man.
Ready to get into some fuck shit?
Yeah, we gotta get some fuck shit. We gotta start off with...
I mean, while we on relationships, we can go with the first shit.
What's that?
Wedding crashing.
Wedding crashing. Yeah. That's y'all flow?
No,
I'm not gonna say I'm against it.
I like the movie.
Nah. Yeah, like shit.
Yeah, that's all I got in my head is the
I like the movie.
Yeah, I'm not showing up on that.
So this is on the list because Britney Spears just got married. Her first husband from back in the day decided, I'm pulling up.
Wow.
Recorded himself coming in, telling niggas like, "Hey, I'm the first husband, man. I'm here to crash this shit."
Wait.
I heard that nigga pulled up, and then I heard like her boyfriend before the first husband was like, "Yo, I love you and I miss you."
He pulled up too?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Coordinated.
That wedding was lit.
Britney Spears got that fat.
Got that super soaker.
Shout out to Britney Spears.
Man.
Living her life.
But, so, y'all would never?
Would never what? Pull up to the wedding?
You know, you lose the one you feel like got away.
Oh, so crash the wedding.
If I legit feel like that's the one, and they got that,
shit.
forever, what do they say? Like,
I was just about to say,
forever hold your peace or something like that.
Speak now, fella.
Hey.
You coming down the aisle?
I'm gonna be sitting front row, yo.
You already said that. You heard? That's me.
Yo.
That's my cue.
I got something to say.
My time to shine.
What's the single person so
Cause I think that happened in a different world where Willie was about to get married. Yeah.
Y'all understand how bold that is?
It work in the movies.
You literally walk in front of this nigga family and say, "Yeah, I want your bitch. Like, I want your girl. Like, that's me."
I used to hit it and I want to again.
Yeah, she went right for Dwayne. She was like, "This is what I was waiting for."
He walk in front of all his friends, high school associates, fucking
real life.
coworkers.
That's an ass whooping, bro. Like, and his ass call the police when your ass got you about it. But it sound good, look good in the movies and shit. Happened on Shrek too.
All the shows and movies from the 90s just happened.
I'm with it. Do it. If you feel like that's yours, hey.
One chance.
Once they sign papers, it's mad difficult.
Now that I'm thinking about it, me is me. Just hit her on Instagram, bro.
We talking about that now.
But then,
divorce
then
costs
she
like
done
10
signed the
more.
papers. It take a long time.
That shit cost.
Niggas don't want to sign the paper. She done submitted it for you, whatever. Like,
I mean, is you trying to marry them all? You just trying to get that joint back at on your side.
Bitcoin. Dog, man, that shit.
Just because you married don't mean you loyal. That's all I'm going to say.
yeah, but what if like you actually like the joint? Like, man, I'm trying to get the property, trying to get this. Well, I can't even do it with you because James is still
the legal husband.
And y'all used to be married too.
Yeah,
so
he might come and put this shit inside his
like,
divorce package.
I feel like if you the ex, bro, you gotta move on with your life, bro. If she's getting married, bro, you gotta just
If she rich,
Talk
fuck
it up
that.
to the game.
talking to the guy. You said
If she rich, fuck that.
you coming back to the wedding.
That's my lick, bro.
Well, yeah, if she rich, I'm sorry. I'm
But
with Ace on this.
what if she keep
Even if I don't love her like that.
Yeah.
what if she keeping you in it? Because I actually,
That's what I'm saying,
I was
yeah.
actually in a situation kind of like this back in my army days or whatever. Shorty,
It's a long time ago.
yeah, a long time ago. It's probably like 09, whatever. Shorty had a fiance. Whole time this nigga was like overseas, you know, pure army shit.
Army
whatever.
shit.
The nigga was gone. She
Military
never,
wife.
yeah, she
Yeah,
never
yeah.
told me that the nigga was around. Woo, I'm smashing every week. I'm thinking this is my girl.
Whole time he in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, my man's come back. She like, oh, I ain't even tell you I had a fiance. We getting married. We about to pick out a house here or whatever.
Hey, look, that somebody always told me to mess with the military women.
Man, and I'm like, damn, you
Talk about you ain't tell me. You put your ring back on soon as I leave this motherfucker.
It was something I was
Fuck
meeting
outta
on
here.
TV.
Yeah, I forgot about this guy.
I feel like if I really want, I'd have put her to the wedding. Like, yo, hey, bro.
Just to let you know.
Nah, you can't go to nobody man to man, bro. You can't do it. That's it.
That's why you pull up to the wedding.
Yeah, that's why I put her at the wedding.
You can't do that, and especially if it's in a church.
So I know what it.
They're not gonna fight me in church.
I know where this next topic is gonna go. Alright, so y'all heard about this situation with Trouble, R.I.P. Trouble. Was killed last weekend. Good thing I hate that fact that did we talk about it last week on the show?
What's that?
It happened after the episode, right?
Yeah,
After the
yeah.
episode. Alright, so like it's a good thing because it gave it time for the whole situation to pan out. But
Got more information.
yeah, basically, long story short, Trouble left. I guess he was at the club. You know what I'm saying? Left the club, went to pull up on the shorty crib. Female he was dealing with.
Female rapper from down there.
Another rapper. I didn't know she was another rapper. Apparently, yeah, she was another female rapper. Over there, went to go chill. They probably went, did what they did. They cooled in their bed, sleep. It's about three something in the morning. They wake up just to her getting punched in the face by her ex. Like he was just swinging on her, wailing on her. So Trouble get up. The artist gets up. Of course, he jumps up to defend her. You know what I'm saying? Stop the dude that's attacking him or whatever. I guess, fight him, quick scuffle, pull out the dog, shoot him one time, end up killing him. Dude left. Like, he shot him, just left, but ended up killing him. Kind of find out that was her ex. He broke into the apartment. Actually, it broke up a week prior. He broke into the apartment. I guess, caught him in the bed together, and that was the end result. What's y'all thoughts on that? Y'all think? So we just talking about exes, so it's a deeper segue. But what y'all think on that? What's y'all thoughts? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like if y'all I understand breaking up with somebody. A week is not enough time to really be over it. I get that. But
Especially if you live together.
But catching a body over some pussy ain't it either, bro. It ain't it either.
That's probably a lot to unpack here, but
let me know your ex is a wild ass nigga, bro. Like, let me know what I'm dealing with.
That's what I'm saying. For any females watching, if you got an abusive ex and you dating a new dude, let him know that your dude could potentially try to show up. Why? Because he could potentially defend both of y'all. If you don't want that type of altercation, don't bring no new nigga over. Like, it's simple. 1 + 1 = 2.
I may not want to be in this relationship after that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, let me know.
Because look, damn sure if you got a girl you dealing with, she hyper aggressive, always turning up. If you bring a new shorty around, your ex show up wanting to fight and shit, shorty's not gonna want to fuck with you. Yeah,
that's your problem.
She's not gonna want to fuck with you no more. Like,
yeah, that shit. The week in between breaking up and that shit is kind of so. I got a lot of questions with this shit, bro. Like, did y'all live together? Like, how long y'all lived together? Yeah, he was gone for a week, but is the shit still there? You know he coming back at some point if the shit's still there.
Yeah, all of that's a factor.
I ain't mad at Buddy coming through.
Do I think I still live here? Yeah. If I think this is my residence,
no matter which one.
And trouble coming through like, if y'all broken up, she trying
he don't know. He just leaving the club.
Yeah, he don't know.
Yeah, I can't put no blame on him.
Bro just left the club and put him in the
bullshit in a joint house. Like, but niggas do that all the time.
All
so
the time. And that's why most dudes can't really say nothing. Like, you know you done left the club, put up on the shorty at 2 in the morning.
My thing is, you just gotta be in that mindset. Like, as soon as I walk in here, I'm protective of me and her now. So that's how I
like. Imagine waking up and Shawty just getting stolen in her face by a nigga bigger than you.
Of course you going.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely catch me loafing because I'm being that drink butt ass nigga like, oh,
pussy. I was just fuck this
shit. I hate to be the nigga that's like, I had it done whoop de whoop, but that shit be right by the bed when I'm over to somebody else's house, bro. Like, I ain't.
Yeah,
fuck that tussling and that
sleeping
shit.
good. Actually, I probably would have went out like the balcony or some shit. I sleep mad light.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody breaking it. This your man?
I was just staring right at your ass. Like, what's up, bro?
Y'all saw the video of the guard dog. He was in the little crib barking and shit. Youngin came in, fucked with him. He fell, run out the back window.
That shit is going straight to the pack.
That's me out the window.
You ain't got your shit. Yeah, don't let shawty cost you your life.
That shit is nasty, bro. Like, be safe with who you fucking with. That's all I can say on that shit, bro.
Yeah, I blame the girl, bro. Like, let me know that nigga's a wild ass.
I blame him though. The dude did it, cause nigga.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, you emotional over your ex. But
isn't that though, bro?
You gotta still understand a concept that you wasn't supposed to be there. Regardless of his house and that, you wasn't supposed to be there. You broke in because you ain't use your key. You broke in the door, caught shorty in bed with a nigga. You start stealing her. When Holmes wake up, intervene and shit, you shoot her. That's all on you. Like, it's all on you, fool. Like, it's really. You can't really defend.
Can't be like, yeah, it was self-defense.
Just because I can't put myself in his shoes, right? I just keep thinking like,
put yourself in both shoes though.
What if you had a girl, y'all get into it, however it go, you like, I'm gonna give her some space, give her a week, go stay with my mother. A week pass, you like, all right, I'm gonna go over there, see what's up, talk to her.
Go at 3 a.m, but you missing the fact that you broke the door down. You ain't use your key and just come in on some normal shit. You better break that joint open. Yeah. Catch her in bed with a nigga. Your first reaction is just start stealing her?
He on the. I'm telling you, gonna get the crime and passion.
I was about to say, like,
he walk in there, he see the love of his life in there.
3 years together, bro.
We gotta talk about something because I don't like the fact that they turned themselves in. To me, I understand most people. You got to. Most people, yeah, that's the right thing to do. You, bruh.
And they know who you is. It ain't like you.
Exactly.
Like,
if you my people's, bruh, and you did some shit like that, not him. Like, if you did some shit to my people's, fool, you on your ass, fool. To me, that's some bitch ass shit, fool.
Like, and you also turned yourself in outside the county where it happened, which is.
That's what I'm saying. You was
really ducking that shit.
You was ducking that shit, some scary ass shit. You went in there with some big dog shit, realized who it was, and now you running. Basically, you know
hell, they want to go to the jail. That's
that.
Around with cuz they like that's the.
No, I like that shit. Man. You gonna have to. You committed a body in that county. They're not gonna ship you somewhere else and say your ass.
That's if he don't go.
I'm ducking it too. I'm ducking it. Cause again, you did not let me know who you was fucking with. Oh shit, you was fucking with Trouble. I wouldn't even came in on that type of time. But that's who I was.
Put yourself in the other nigga shoes.
Yeah, like, damn, bro. I didn't even know that. Him. That's
that
what
was Trouble.
That's why I
this shit, bro.
Again, you did not let me know who I was fucking with.
Nah, you told me I done knew I lost you for real.
Stay single, yeah.
Stay single, bro.
God damn.
It's a tough situation all around,
woman to
bro.
make light of it. It's just...
It's a tough situation all around, bro. Like, everybody, one person lost their life. The other two people, life
same
changed
situation,
forever.
yeah. Same situation. Almost threw his life away over some box.
The city definitely not going to look at Shawty the same no more. Whatever she had going on.
She about to get some new dick next week.
And that's enough.
Both of them niggas' lives is gone.
And almost as she should, too. It's fucked up. It's like what she's supposed not to. She's supposed to not date nobody.
I'm glad you brought that up, because let's teach this lesson, bro. Like, for the niggas that's like the nigga that'll walk in and crash out, and for the niggas, I ain't even gonna lie, like me, that's over joints, houses, might be fucking with some other nigga.
You lose your life over that, you realize in a month or 2 months that girl is going to move on with her life. And
whatever
honestly,
decision you make, bro,
as she
keep
should,
that in mind.
As she should.
As
her
she
life
should.
goes on.
Like, that's the crazy thing about it. She shouldn't sit here and dwell on that shit forever. She should move on. That's the twisted thing about it. With everybody involved, you gotta stop being so
emotional.
Yeah, sensitive or foolish in a sense. You can't do that. Don't throw your life away for some emotions real quick. The whole time, you and this person was never meant to be together.
Even
you was just hitting that jump too, nigga.
Yeah, like even inviting a nigga to your home a week after you broke up with a nigga is like some emotional shit.
It's risky. Yeah.
And it's like you did that out of emotion, and the worst of the worst happened.
Cause I can be frank, I'll be light with it, but I had somebody I was dating. She told me she previously got out of a marriage and shit. Be real with you, she really wanted to fuck with me, but I was kind of iffy on it.
It was like recent she got out of?
Yeah, like really recent and shit. She told me why and everything, and in my head, I'm just like, that's your personal business, but for me, if I'm married, I'm not trying to end over some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. She invited me over to the crib one time, pull up out the front of the jump, serve whatever do I had to do. Motherfucking, she invited me inside. I was like, I thought about it. It's like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, see you later and shit. And at the end of the day, it's reasons. This is for reasons like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know where somebody's headspace is, what they thinking, none of that shit. Because at the end of the day,
fucking neighbor could hit shawty phone off some.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different ways. And then if you a dude,
I be taking that risk.
Yeah,
I have taken that risk.
But look,
before,
think about the possibility of him actually coming home. And that's his house. He paying bills on.
Yeah,
technically,
it's a risk every time.
In that first 10 seconds, he could shoot you off some intruder shit.
That's what I'm saying with this shit.
It's not until it's clarified that y'all even cheating that he would even switch. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so many nuance to that shit, but it's not worth it.
I definitely ain't taking that risk.
Everybody, I have too.
Who's flight pod by the door? Size 13?
Xbox, P5. Goddamn.
Man, it's 2 a.m. Oh, well. I'm here.
But, yeah, man, y'all be smart, bro. Stay single. Just think about what y'all doing, man, because that shit costs a lot when you just doing anything. Shit. Speaking from experience, but.
I was saying, get into some more light shit.
Go ahead.
I was saying, iMessage making it easier to cheat.
I want to see easier to cheat.
What they doing?
They made it
about
so
to
you
make
send
it.
messages.
Mm-hmm.
So look, he said the game is on. I feel like that's for the people who be trying to go smack and they never get a response and shit.
Whoa. I can send a message
And
unsend
and
it.
you read receipts on, make sure they got it, and then unsend it.
Yep. And it's gone.
I just gave game out, but yeah.
That's just petty.
Nah, but you gotta make sure they seen it if you want them to see it.
But what's the point of sending it?
Because you're doing dirt. If you say you're doing dirt,
the cheaters and shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking more so for the niggas who try to go smack, get ignored, so they got unsend it and shit.
You got the numbers, so you just like NA.
True.
That's
a good
yeah,
one.
If you deleting it at that point, you just doing
you
it
just
for your
said some
ego.
wild shit.
That's a good point.
Damn.
They said
It's encrypted?
you probably guys equipped. They can still screenshot and shit, but
I feel like at the end of the day, technology gonna keep moving forward. So.
they say this a nigga at Apple to just keep getting caught cheating.
Dog.
That's man crazy.
shit gonna be crazy. Like, bro, you can't even go through the phone no more. Can't trust none of what you see. That's crazy, dog.
What y'all think about this Nick Cannon shit?
I don't get it. Like, why are they mad?
Why they mad at him? Because, all right, let me...
Everybody is grown.
So I can't confirm this personally, right? It's just a rumor floating around, I guess, or whatever, quote-unquote rumor. Potentially he has an illness, you know what I'm saying? He might not be.
That's what you say. Lupus and shit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if he's reproducing and, you know what I'm saying, biologically making sure his
keeping his name alive,
sown,
shit like that.
He's wealthy. It's not like he's broken, leaving, you know what I'm saying, kids unable to fend for themselves.
I just watched the interview with him, and he was reminding me of money he made, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he been making it since he was a youngin'.
Yeah.
And he say he been like keeping it since he was a youngin' type shit. Like,
I support it. I mean, it's like, do what you do. You can afford something like that. And they act like the women involved don't know.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, like unaware or something.
I haven't seen that one disgruntled baby mama.
Now that's the surprising part. Like,
he breaking everybody off. What's the complaint about?
I just went to the show last weekend and shit. That shit was lit.
He probably talk about it with him beforehand. Like,
oh yeah, they all know.
Yeah, like.
You a baby number 9. Everyone knows.
Maternity photos with all of them.
Yeah.
Like
I seen they was mad. They was like, somebody said, no, he didn't involve a black queen. You know, one of them is like a dark-skinned woman and shit. But it's like, to me, again.
Mariah Carey black, ain't she?
Hold on. I was just going to say, that's again, not at, you don't know what you want. Because if he didn't have a dark-skinned woman, then now you're going to sit there and say,
like,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. Like, pick what you want. Like, that shit. Right?
As long as he keep getting money and saving it, like, I don't see no problem with it. People keep calling that shit a broken home, bro.
Social media is social media.
It?
We gotta remember that. We gotta stop following social media to mind people's personal lives. Like, that shit, it don't really even make sense when you really think about it. These people have never met these motherfuckers and they comment from across the fucking world.
I said the same thing about the regular nigga with 30 kids. If he got the bread to take care of them motherfuckers.
And he came out and said that shit too.
Yeah, like.
Y'all niggas can't even afford motherfucking. Some real shit. That's some real shit.
Nah, but I was saying some real hate speeches. Like, them motherfuckers was like, he disgusted me. I'm like, God damn.
Like, that's the end of the black family and shit.
And for if we really think about it, he's just reproducing and they sowing his oats as he should as a human being. Like,
and his collection is nice.
Yep.
I'm not, hey.
Before the kids, his collection was nice.
A1. No little Dirk baby mamas in there.
Shit, it like.
Speaking of his exes, let's go ahead. Mariah Carey got sued. What's up with that?
All I want from Christmas.
That was a good segue right there.
Yeah, what's up with that?
This is crazy to me because All I Want for Christmas came out in 1992.
Yeah.
Why was you born?
Yeah, bro.
I was born in 93. Shit.
Now, the person that's suing her, a nigga named Andy Stone, some white dude.
He's a fan. Andy Stone.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
never heard of him before. But he said in like whatever year before that joint dropped, Mariah Carey joint dropped, he had All I Want for Christmas Is You, and that joint was booming on the radio, all this good shit. I went back and listened to his version. I mean,
it's cool for them.
And it's like a country.
The original All I Want for Christmas, basically.
I guess. If that's what you want to call it. It's similar. It's country. And the only really exact line...
Y'all didn't know that, right? That she wasn't the original All I Want for Christmas?
I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised.
Sued.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's been 30 years.
I'm gonna be honest, though. That's actually, I've always knew that, though. There was a white version of All I Want for Christmas, and then she had her own remix version. And I've always wondered how she was able to make so much money off her remixed version.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't know that, though.
Nah, I knew it. I just didn't know it took 30 years to sue a nigga. Like,
yeah, that's the part that's really confusing.
It's definitely an original white version of...
Let her run that shit up for 30 years.
It's a recession.
Yeah, he trying to get money right now.
But that's the
he's
thing.
Smart. He let her eat for 30 years. He like, yeah, back pay.
The only thing is, the only line that's like exactly the same is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
The rest of that shit she remixed.
Very important part.
That's the whole title. Everything.
But like niggas say that, like I feel like that was just a saying by like
I ain't know you could
tell
trademark
the person you love, all I want for Christmas is you. Unless you trademark that shit.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only part that I know of the song. So I don't All I want for you is Christmas. And I don't know what's after that, so hey, get your bag, Andy.
Andy.
She owe you.
Mariah Carey. Islands and shit. Mariah Carey is special, dog. When I seen the video of her in the pool with a whole like wedding gown on and shit, that's when I knew like she different. That's a different type of rich right there.
Let me ask y'all a question. I guess Ace, you it's really your question.
What's that?
Could you be celibate? What's your sway on that?
I could be.
Why is that his question?
For how long?
He put it on the list.
It on the list.
He put it on the list. That's why I say that.
But for how long is the question?
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Thank you. That'd be my answer every time.
It's not doing it to yourself. It's doing it for yourself.
Why? It's the same question. Why?
What benefits do you get from this?
You never heard niggas doing like the semen retention shit? Like,
yes, I've seen it.
I don't know if I agree with it, but
maybe the person you fucking with just don't deserve
people
no
don't know what that is. Semen retention in the sense they believe that not having sexual orgasm holds your power. You know what I'm saying? You retain that energy and you become, I guess, stronger, more aware,
super Negro,
more highly alert. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily agree. Every time I had it, I went to play basketball.
Man, it's all placebo. Like everything else.
I shall become an X-Men.
Alright, so what if it's just you don't know no joints that deserve no dick right now? Just stop fucking with this.
That's different.
That's a heavy
Is it?
You don't know no women that deserve.
Because you can go out and get some random shit.
Oh, you're saying that no one qualifies.
Yeah, like you could go get some random shit, but you're choosing not to. Like I'ma just chill for like a month. No,
I mean I can understand like I don't feel like fucking with no random joint or whatever, but like to be like yo I'm gonna be celibate, which means if it is one of value, just like nope,
I still can't.
I can't.
I would love to, but
so as soon as it comes to you, you gonna be like, oh fuck that shit. Man, that's why they be talking shit about men, dog.
No, it don't make no sense for nobody. Even women, like, yo, I'm gonna put a padlock on this joint for 60 days and come out and be a better person.
They do that.
But
like, you can't hit it for 90 days or whatever the fuck it be.
Yeah, and then they lose out on the nigga that could have saved them from everything and been the love of their life. And now you gotta settle for the next nigga after the 90 days that you chose. It's been 90 days. Fuck.
Damn, that's
here.
That's a great point.
They don't want Michael B. Jordan no more.
Damn, we gonna talk about that. You had Lori Harvey on the list.
They don't want that good.
I don't understand that either, but that's not our place.
People revel in men's heartbreak, bro. That's what that is.
Nigga can't even go to a basketball
game. Don't say
game.
people. Women revel in men's heartbreak.
It's niggas too.
It's niggas praying on downfall.
Hold on. Let me say, most dudes who revel in the shit is just because they want y'all.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
They trying to get in there, which most of them never would. It's fucking Lori Harvey, but yeah.
But it's like, nigga, stand up, be a man. I don't know, man. I don't know their situation. You know what I got out of the situation, and you know what I was saying when the shit first started happening and shit, when they first got together? I was saying, I hope Steve Harvey shut the fuck up. Because he kept, I'm so glad she with the good guy now, all that goofy shit. And as soon as it come out that they break up, he on his show talking shit.
Oh, he was talking shit about what he was doing?
Alright, him and the fucking wife.
Damn, what they were saying about him?
I need to be more like my kids and get out early. Then the wife put some shit up like some sneak this and that shit that was like when shit start to stink, you gotta get from around it. Some goofy shit.
Let me ask y'all, they sneak dissing each other? Because if they're married, like they're married, why would they?
Yes, but they using the daughter shit to do it though. Especially now, Steve ass.
So now Steve Harvey, his wife beefing.
I mean, knowing the history of Mrs. Harvey, I can understand.
I don't even know who his wife is.
No?
I didn't even know they were still together.
Lady Heroin, you don't know about her?
Hell no.
And you can tell they've been on social media too.
Man. I don't want to tell the story the wrong way, but she used to be in it with like the top drug dealer in like Memphis or something like that. That nigga gets locked up, and then she moves on.
Steve
with this nigga cousin.
Steve Harvey cousin?
No. Nah, the drug dealer nigga.
She was,
and now she's married to this nigga. She was married like 3 times. married to 2 drug dealers that was related.
Then fuck with Steve.
Then Steve came in.
So Lori is the drug dealer niggas. Because I don't think that's his.
I think so. One of them or somebody in the previous relationship.
I don't know.
Steve Harvey's her stepfather.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. He took the last name.
Nasty.
Nasty work. Nasty
Yeah,
work.
I just wanted to double back on that because I've been calling this shit since it started, bro. Steve Harvey's gonna turn on that nigga. That's why I don't want to meet your parents. I don't want to meet your friends. I don't want to meet none of that.
It's ratings though.
But what's the y'all listen? Y'all already know when you meet somebody family. Are they supposed to be? When you bring a girl to your house, your family on her side of yours.
Mine.
When you go to her house, are they on your side of hers?
You saying this like it's obvious, and that's true for me, bro. But I hear stories about motherfuckers' mothers and shit offering them out to their girls.
I swear it happens.
But we talking about on like a general consensus. Most people family is sticking with they.
I feel like wrong is wrong if you know the real situation. Your people's gonna take whoever's side.
You're talking about a 35-year-old and a 23-year-old. At some point, it was gonna be some type of disconnect.
Damn, Mike 35?
33, 30, in his 30s.
I ain't mad at it though.
They said the reason they broke up was he was trying, take it to the next level, put a ring on it. She was like, I'm young, I'm
25,
It
nigga.
is what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in his 30s.
25, nigga. I'm about to go out.
Dating. That's the whole point of dating. You're gonna date them for a little while, and at some point, by then, shit.
I might look sad as shit at that guy.
She said the summer coming up.
Cameraman real foul keeping that joint on. That was a long time.
You know
My man
nobody else did.
He just hit a J before the game, y'all.
That was a long time.
He just smoked a J. He was tired.
It's okay to be sad, man.
Didn't make it no better that dang, what's the rapper name that he
YB and Corday?
Yeah, talking about y'all wasn't doing nothing today. When Mike said I got this ticket for you.
Hey, yo, yeah, he was worse.
Yeah, everybody know that was Lori ticket.
That's sickening. That's sickening.
That's unawareness right there.
Dang. And then
unawareness
your
right
girl
there.
like #1 fucking tennis joint and shit. Nigga, you rubbing it in the fuck?
He won. He don't got rap ever.
Yes, I'm telling you, all he gotta do is play his
As
cards
long as
right.
he lock it down.
See, he start fucking with his friends.
No boy.
Yeah, he did.
Took that shit right off his name.
He did.
I'm just
I can't associate with y'all niggas no more.
Y'all be in the streets getting beat the fuck up. I can't do it.
So you gotta pay. Look, I want you to read off the list. Kissing in the club. What you talking about?
Boward. It came from that nigga was kissing 2 random bitches in the club.
Whoa.
That's why I tweeted the other day.
Ringer, Frau. What did the soundboard?
That's why I tweeted the other day, fool. If we ever in the club and you see me tonguing down a white joint,
Oh, that's what that was
I
about.
went too far.
I've hit rock bottom, beat me up, and take me home, fool.
2 white joints?
At the same damn
2
time.
vanilla ices?
Was they bad?
Moderate.
I was gonna say beauty is subjective.
Yeah, moderate.
Depends on the quality for me. If
Anytime
I
somebody
see
say
it with
that.
2 bad bitches and you tonguing them down, that nigga's living his life.
Anytime a nigga say the
Not the tongue kiss.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's moderate.
They wasn't for me.
You tongue kissing bitches in the club?
yo, it depends on the quality. I think that's for everything. If you see your mans and he wildin' and there's a girl on whatever, like, oh, she bad. Hey. But if it's an ugly joint, you know.
You lost your mind.
What if she an OnlyFans down or
Break
something?
it up.
What if she a little
Damn.
What girl ain't on OnlyFans?
I just meant what if she was just tonguing another nigga
she
down in the
just was-
bathroom or some shit?
Yeah, but that could be every day. When you go over shorty joint.
He said you playing Russian roulette.
Yeah,
fuck
that's
it.
every day.
Risking it every day. I
Playing
mean,
roulette, nigga. Shit.
with that thing, I can't, bro. Hell no, I don't know, y'all.
If it's quality, don't stop me. But if you can record it and be like, yo, TJ in with 2 ugly joints.
I'm definitely
Break it up immediately.
Perfect.
bro. I'm
Assault.
bro.
Yeah, break it up immediately.
I wouldn't even put it on social media. I just needed to send to you, like, bro, you was wild last night, like.
That, yeah, exactly. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's some shit I have on file.
Yeah, but if I'm in the club and it's like 2 Kim K's, like, niggas don't stop me, nigga.
Oh, live your dreams.
That's what I'm saying, quality.
I feel like, hold on, let me time out.
That's what I'm
Cause I agree with
saying.
that though. That's literally, that's like, remember back in the 90s and the cartoons would come on, you'll be sitting in the couch and it'd be whole dream, little bubble and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like a little one of them dream scenarios. And
Not
shit.
tonguing them down. I don't.
You said 2 Kim K.
Kissing a random is crazy.
Two, that's like 2 ruby roses or something. Like,
kissing a random
That's
is
what I'm saying.
crazy.
What she is, but at the same time, you like
Depending on the quality. Don't stop me,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? It's you gotta be honest with yourself.
Cause honestly, that could turn into a highlight film. Yo, you remember you had the two baddest white bitch? Like, yo, you got it on camera? Amazing.
Not tongue kissing.
Let me
bro.
relive this shit.
I can see like you go to the back and like I can see that.
Depends.
But you tongue kissing in the club?
Depends on the quality. It's a half court shot for sure.
Damn.
If you make it,
It's
you go.
It's risky.
Yeah, if you make it,
That's
go.
so risky as fuck. Alright, look, we're gonna segue. It's the perfect segue. What would you do if you was awarded $5.2 million for catching an STD?
Nigga, I'm looking for
Or
ways to
matter of
sue
fact,
right
if you
now,
was
bro.
sued for $5.2 million because somebody you had sex with caught an STD.
No, that's not what happened.
I'm about to say,
It's
hold on.
It's even worse
It's
than that.
even wilder than that,
No.
bro. I want to read the shit for you so y'all get the, bro.
No,
There was money involved in this.
So
$5.2 million is
the
actually.
gist of it is, a woman is suing Geico Insurance Company because she caught an STD having sex in a car insured by Geico. $5.2 million. I'm not, y'all laughing. I'm dead
It's facts.
serious.
No, it's facts. It's really a
Did she get the money?
Yes.
She won.
Yes, bro.
won.
No.
It doesn't explain like it just. So this, when I first
Person of
seen
the year.
it, when I first seen it, I was thinking like maybe it's one of them like you motherfuckers say I sat on the airport toilet caught crab, shit like that. Like maybe you got it from a rental. It was insured through Geico. The motherfucking seats was dirty. You caught some shit. Boom. But no. She was having sex with a nigga that drives this car. She got the STD straight from him.
He worked for Geico?
No, he just drive a
I'm
car.
trying to find the correlation.
Like a 2014
He
Hyundai.
an Uber driver or something. He was busting it down. Or he just
Busting it down
boyfriend.
in the car. She catch some, and she sued Geico.
Damn. I could have seen if he was like a Geico employee
employee.
and they guarantee that they screen their people for stuff like that or whatever. That would have made
I
sense.
wish my job would ask me if I'm burning. But what?
Bullshit.
That's it.
But they even fucking any randoms today.
Dang, her lawyer nice.
Right, her lawyer, she
Her
got
lawyer nice.
God damn.
Like, who was insured on
On
their vehicle?
Tuesday, a Missouri court up here. So this is
Oh, Missouri.
They motherfucking
That explains
tried to appeal and all that shit. They upheld a ruling ordering the insurance company
That's
to
right,
pay a
Kobe.
woman in court documents $5.2 million for contracting HPV.
What's HPV?
It's like baby herpes. That
It is what you
and that's
like,
an ignorant nigga talking, so I
Yeah.
might be wrong. but
Oh, yeah.
that's what it looked
It
like.
ain't worth 5.2 for me.
Yeah, you rich,
Ain't
but
enough
you can't-
money.
Yeah, bro.
Can't
Oh,
do shit.
no.
You gotta marry that person you caught it from. Which I guess is a come up.
You can get somebody to marry you with that shit if you
Yeah.
got $5 million.
I don't know. Y'all came up together.
That started from the bottom.
Can he sue her now? Cause
No, he
No, he gave it to her.
she sued Geico though.
Yeah, I don't find the correlation with Geico.
I don't know
How
either,
they-
but
It was in the
People
car.
giving out money.
Had it
Shit,
in the
like,
car. That's all
I
it's
don't see
saying.
the
bro.
correlation.
If the car wasn't there, they wouldn't have had sex.
They would have had sex.
According to the suit claims Mo was having sex with a male partner while in a 2014 Hyundai when contracting the STD. The suit also says she was made aware she had HPV a year later. The court documents also say that the man knew he had that shit but didn't tell her. I'm confused as
With
to how it's
Geico.
Geico
Yeah.
and not him.
And not him. That's what
I've
I'm
heard
saying.
it as like a motherfucker getting charges and shit for not disclosing. Yeah, how the fuck
Yeah.
Is Geico involved and they lose the case?
I was wondering if they put a description in there
That's
how
crazy.
they found Geico liable, but they didn't.
Yeah, and then they lost the case.
Crazy.
read
That's the
them
only
court
thing I can
documents.
think of. She was like, if y'all ain't rent the car to him,
Really
you
fucked
ain't
up.
insured this thing?
Everybody Geico coverage about to go up.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
somebody got paid for
deductible crazy, bro.
Everybody deductible going the fuck up. Goddamn.
That's a freaky ass judge.
They dropped it.
That's a
Bruh.
freaky ass judge.
That is
yeah.
fucking crazy. I don't even know what to say about that because it's like, damn, imagine that you the Geico employee and shit. You a top CEO in Geico. You see a lawsuit come across. Someone had sex in a car that y'all insured.
Then the nigga get off scot free.
Yeah, he gets nothing.
Actually, he
They
could be
dropped
like,
him for the
look,
claim.
I got you that 5.2. You know that, right?
That's what I'm saying earlier.
Let me get like 200,000.
I mean, you know, he better propose to Shawty and shit.
No bullshit.
Like Fuck it, we in this together now.
We're going to segue real quick. I want to get out. It's January 6th.
Why were you on car sex?
What you got?
Did you see about the nigga?
Oh, the car head.
The nigga that was getting head down Florida driving. Went 2 lanes into the motherfucking wrong side and hit a fucking truck head on and shit.
They live?
Yeah, everybody involved live. But
had to wait for that.
They said, and this is true, I seen this in the article, bro. They said Shawty had motherfucking neck injuries. I lied to you not. Like she was getting her neck, they crashed.
That's
and like
karma.
Was it prior?
That's karma, man.
That shit crazy, bro. And that's exactly why I be telling you niggas, Conhead is overrated, bro.
No, it's not.
I'm not risking my life.
Yeah, I'm not down.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm not.
And you know her throat go crazy. 2 lanes over, nigga. You was gone.
That's what happened.
That nigga closed his eyes.
He over his eyes and started drifting. He forgot he was driving or something. Like, yeah, nah,
that's irresponsible.
That's just bad driving.
Bullshit.
Cause you could eat. I don't want to speak from experience, but lock your hand at the top of the wheel and keep your eyes on the road. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, my friend.
Wasn't there no more, bro. That nigga soul flying somewhere. Fuck it, I'm already gone.
I feel bad for him and her and the truck driver because he like
I was just driving down the street.
Damn, she was
Crazy ass nigga. Yeah, and then how they know?
How
You
you
was trying to tell them that. Like,
The airbag went off. They was stuck.
had to get the jaws of life to get them out. Hey, that's crazy, bro.
It's fucked up because it's a whole TV show where that happens and they die, but that's fucked up.
That's sick, bro.
Damn.
Before we get into the January 6th shit, I want to bring up something I noticed, and I want to see if y'all noticed the shit too.
What's that?
So we've been talking about these fucking mass shootings and all, like people going into school, shooting people, grocery stores, shit like that. And I just wanted to know if y'all noticed how they try and flip hood shit
Yep.
into mass shootings now.
They trying to turn like a street suicide. They quote unquote if
A personal beef or a situation, a targeted situation.
it happens and they shoot.
I'm only trying to hit one person, and I hit multiple
get
people.
hit. They try to classify those as mass shooters now. And the reason for that is because if you look at the course of history, the
shit
list
is
or the data for mass shootings is like all white dudes almost, bro. Like almost every single one is a white dude. They were classifying hood to quote unquote hood shooters. They were classifying those as
Black
gang
on black
violence.
crime, gang violence.
Gang
exactly.
violence. They're trying to change that and classify it as mass shooting. And that changes the data.
And if you think niggas just talking, I'm just blowing smoke.
It's the writing on the law, though.
Yeah.
I did look at it.
What's the number for a mass shooting?
It's just like 2 or more.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, you can have 3 enemies. Lay all 3 down, you a mass shooter.
Or I can be one enemy and just not be able to aim.
Yeah, true.
Right, because we know what really happened.
No intention to the shit. I feel like a mass shooting should be, I intended to go target the masses.
Yeah.
That's actually
That only makes sense.
That's the description I heard.
Yeah,
That's the best description I heard of right there.
They literally dropping videos of shit they calling mass shootings, just 2 niggas in the streets fighting until shots go off. How is that a fucking mass shooting, bro? Like, yes, more people got shot than supposed. It just caused some shit to happen and now it's a smaller fucking mass shooting.
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna speak on that.
Damn, folks still be at Iverson? These sugar cookies busting.
I'm glad I don't work up there no more, bro.
Man, you would have been on break, Nick.
No, I wouldn't. My break was smoking in the parking lot.
Yeah, I had to call Craig and shit. I called him and checked on. He don't work at the Wingstop no more, but we knew people that literally work right there. That's the tropical smoothie. I go get my smoothies from.
And it happened right in their entrance too.
Yep, right there. So it was crazy, but it wasn't a mass shoot. It was a whole nother situation. So
I just wanted to throw that out there so people can notice that shit is really going on. Like
and know the difference, because in that situation it was an altercation. Dude turned around, shot at him and shit. It's not the same as somebody going into a Buffalo store and they are targeting black people. It's all going to a school and doing it's a whole different type of situation. And that's why we pointing that data out to y'all so y'all understand the difference. It's not the same.
I understand why they doing that shit.
And understand why they doing it. Let's go ahead segue. I'm hungry. Let's segue to Donald Trump. We ain't talking about Donald Trump in a minute.
Trumpy.
He been quiet.
He been quiet.
Relatively.
He has it. Relatively. He has his own social media platform. He just.
I was gonna say technically he got canceled off the internet.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I'm surprised more screenshots from him don't make it to Twitter and shit. Like somebody need to get in there and see what he's saying, type shit. They just keep
infiltrate this.
Yeah, they could be saying some wild shit over there. You never know.
So apparently, what's going on right now is they're still investigating the January 6th riot. And I guess a little bit of what they come to find out is that most of that shit was planned, which we already knew. You know what I'm saying? The difference is they're coming down to pinpoint which groups are involved in this shit. Proud Boys or some other name. Something, I can't remember what it was, but
or if they had help from the inside.
Help from that is, it's also proven true that they've had help from the inside. I was watching the news because all breaking today. His trial was yesterday. The hearing's gonna still go on, but
this was just their first findings.
And it's crazy. In these first findings, they came out that I guess Trump, I don't know if Trump himself was there, but Giuliani, a couple other big name politicians had a meeting. I don't know if it was under the Capitol or under somewhere in the garage. Or they had some type of meeting inside. It's two different type of meetings. It's crazy. But one type of meeting they have in the garage, I don't think none of the big politicians were involved. And they were talking about, I guess, some form of overthrowing the government. Then it's another type of situation where they were in the Capitol or something, and it was like the meeting wasn't supposed to be going on, basically. Long story short. So they were having the meeting and shit. They were in the jump, and apparently, I guess when the Democrats got wind of it, they went to rush in. Apparently, during the meeting, they were talking about seizing the election booths because they were trying to claim voter fraud. Mm-hmm. They were trying to say that they're gonna redo the election, which I know that's just treason for real. Trying to even plan on that shit. So that's coming out. Then they coming out. They actually starting the dudes from the Proud Boys and from that insurrection that happened at the Capitol. They interviewing some of them. They going through their legal process. These motherfuckers
getting locked the fuck up.
They up there because they're snitching.
Singing, yep.
They snitching. These motherfuckers are so stupid. They telling the prosecutors and shit what's going on as if they just getting interviewed and shit. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like they just getting interviewed on CNN or something. Like real live, the shit is on CNN. Little webcam Zoom jumps and shit. They on there talking. One of the dudes really get up there and say, "Yeah, it's going to be violence if Trump doesn't get elected." Another one get up there, John, and say, "Yeah, that was a good idea. I should have made Proud Boy T-shirts." Like they get up there talking as if it's just the news the whole time.
They standing on it.
They standing Hey, but look, I was watching seeing on MSNBC, and one of the prosecutors, wherever he was, he stood up there, John. He said, "I've never seen any group give this much criminal evidence towards their own indictment." He said it is remarkable.
They probably think they're gonna get some type of deal or something.
Cause you gotta think what you mean by that. That's literally okay. They just try to hit niggas with a RICO, and they say niggas was talking on the phones. These motherfuckers is doing that times a million.
I'm talking straight to the police.
They doing that times
to
a thousand.
I feel like it might be kind of twisted though, cause like to them this is like patriotism.
Yeah,
that's what they think.
They think right.
That's exactly what they think. That's why they doing that shit.
But it's crazy. We can go on and on about this shit because it's crazy because that's what this country promote, bro. We got military bases that's named after Confederate niggas. Don't make no sense. Like you breeding trainers with shit like that. The high school
was still named after Robert
E.
Lee.
Yeah, streets, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Military bases is crazy because nigga, those was the niggas we was fighting.
He was a military general, but like you say, we probably fighting them. So yeah, it's
like naming a military base fucking Saddam.
Your enemy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking Fort Saddam and shit. Fuck. Yeah.
So I just want everybody to pay attention to the news over the next few days and a few weeks. The reason I say is because all of this shit really is about them trying to overthrow the government, quote unquote, if Trump wasn't elected. Now, I'm not saying.
Think you're gonna give him some time? Think Trump gonna get some time?
Potentially, because I ain't even talk about that. Apparently, they trying to. They trying to connect it and say that Trump, quote unquote, could be considered as the leader because he would hop up on that podium and he would say shit like
he would direct them.
He would direct them, and then they why they say they could prove it because the next day you would see Proud Boy members or whoever go out and do the exact same act that he just said.
And it's been multiple. Charlottesville was one of them times.
And then these motherfuckers are getting up on the stand now and confirming and saying, yeah, I was following Trump. Like. They frying the shit out themselves. That shit is crazy. Like,
and then they saying, like, they might have been, like I said, directly talking to people that's around Trump. So, That's motherfucking, what they call that shit? That's premeditated.
If they don't get real charges, then we know that shit is just
all a fluke.
All for these motherfuckers are frying themselves on a federal level. Like, that shit is bonkers. The shit they was talking about doing. They really just up there talking about it to the prosecutors. Like,
I feel like they're just gonna be like, oh, he was president. That's just what happens with presidents.
That shit crazy.
Might find a little scapegoat or something.
One of those mind-boggling situations.
You won't find nothing. You're just gonna be like, yo, how am I supposed to be responsible for these?
Exactly. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
All I was doing was saying, yo, take back your rights. I ain't telling him to go storm the Capitol.
Even though his dumb ass, I think he might have directly said that shit.
Well, that shit is bonkers, y'all. So, yeah, everybody just pay attention to that over the next few weeks, because I feel like there's a lot of interesting shit gonna come out, bro. And that's why I wish we was on Trump's social media platform, because I want to see all the shit he gonna say as this shit get real hot. As his seat get hot, the more they flame his seat, the more his little pot get hot. I want to know what he say. I want to know what he start saying and spilling this shit.
Zero. I
would say that, but that nigga has clearly shown us he don't shut up.
Gemini, that's spaz out in the moment to say anything.
I feel like he been under different court proceedings and whatnot, so
he know the routine.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we talk about something? I don't even want to
we can say
draw this shit out. I don't want to draw this next topic out either, but
what's up?
66 different masseuses in 17 months.
Man,
that's a little crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's not looking too
All I'm going to say is, if it is 66 different masseuses, to me, that means he never found one.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Maybe, but that's a crazy number. For a year and a half. That's kind of crazy, bro.
You're rich. You're an NFL athlete. Are you supposed to have the same masseuse over and over again?
Yeah.
To avoid shit like this.
Unless you got like different ones in different cities, but that don't add up to 66. Every football city is not 66.
You gotta understand, talking about a worldwide, world-known professional athlete, star quarterback. That's not impossible, bro.
Yeah, he's a sick nigga. But
and it's like you could just go to a facility.
Let me pause, because I'm not defending Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
What's sick? He was just having sex with.
You could just go.
It's just the fact that you already.
Maybe I don't know something. Put me on what I don't know.
Even if that shit was consensual, the shit they saying that this nigga had
was trying.
Wow.
Okay. If it was consensual, but the fact that you already in the news for having like 20 other allegations where they saying, yo, you might have raped somebody.
Well, y'all saying ain't new? These are like new allegations?
Yeah, this is new. The New York Times just went through and they found like a whole bunch of new bras, women,
44.
that weren't in the original case where they was like, yo.
So look, when I say new, I mean like since those original allegations, these are new people coming out. This is like, it's happened since then.
I want to say this is the investigation to see if like,
what's the truth to
the civil cases type shit. Yeah. And it just keep piling on, bro.
Yeah,
and all of them be the tricky thing is the story been out there, so it could just be people trying.
That's what I'm saying. That, and then we got to remember where it came from initially, bro. This shit ain't dropped until he tried to request a trade off the Texans. The Texans was we not trading you, and then all of a sudden this shit blow up. So I just keep that in people's minds and shit.
At the minimum, he just a freaky ass nigga.
And it feel like a railroad though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but. Knowing you got a freaky ass dude, they got like allegations. Fam, I can't sign you to my team, bro. Like, I know we losing games. I know. And now, because I'm sure they thought, like, okay, he beat the first 20.
Yeah, he good.
Then no charges come out, no criminal time, no proceedings or whatever.
I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not on no Bill Cosby shit, no R. Kelly shit when I say this, bro. I honestly think that shit is some twisted shit. You know what I'm saying? And I could say, because you're going to use the excuse with Bill Cosby. 50 women? I don't know, but this situation feels a lot different than those, bro. This like, you heard nothing about any of this shit, fool. Nobody was saying this shit was going on.
What you feel about his own lawyer?
His dumb ass.
Talking about what they
happy endings ain't illegal.
That's
what you say when he won
from the lawyer.
He was like, man, I ain't even.
That shit was nasty when I said
that shit was so bad. Another woman came out the cut. It was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing until you said that.
But And when I talk about
he might have felt like he was in one of them situations where it's like, yo, you got to have me in it. Yeah,
the lawyer said, "What?"
All right, let me try that.
But don't tell the news.
He was probably like, yo, it's probably gonna come out. They're gonna say like, yo, he was forcing it or whatever. Like, did you do it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna just come out and get ahead of this. Yeah, my man's was getting happy, but it's legal. So if next week,
but is it?
If it's a part of the service,
I'm just saying, Robert Kraft just had the same thing happen.
No.
That shit disappeared. So.
True.
I'm saying though,
they was doing other things too. They was doing drugs.
Quickly to end the episode, we can talk about the finals. You was adamant in here last week that the Warriors is just gonna whoop ass.
Said it with your chest out and everything.
I said Warriors in 6.
You said 5.
5 or 6. 5 or 6. We don't even go back to the last 2 episodes.
That's looking real Celtic-y.
5 or 6.
We more focused on that 5.
First of all, y'all said it was looking real Celtic-y in the first game. Then game 2, y'all was like, oh damn, you might be right. Then game 3,
I didn't say nothing.
Look, Dubs in 6 or 7 now at this point. It might go 7.
We gonna see. It's tough that Steph is balling, and this would be his year to get a Finals MVP, and they might
I'm
lose.
pretty sure. I think he about to turn up on that. Y'all forgetting these Warriors coming to title league.
Man, he could turn up, but they got one nigga that's giving
let's-
them 2 points.
Let's get into
Exactly.
it.
He averaging over 30.
Draymond Green.
Steph is doing his job, bro.
Yeah,
We gotta
giving
talk
them
about
30 every
Draymond
night.
But Hall of Fame, according to some people, Draymond Green is only giving you 2, 4,
Do y'all agree with
and
that? Hold on.
Yeah.
He giving you what?
2, 4, and like
That's crazy.
like Chuck say, he fucking single and shit.
Single.
That shit
Y'all
was
agree
hilarious.
that Draymond is Hall of Famer?
No.
Yes.
You say no? You say
His
no.
resume
You say
puts
yes.
him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Is he good at basketball? No.
He gotta be good at basketball.
He gotta be good at basketball.
No, man.
What's the resume?
No.
Three finals
3
and a
rings,
defensive player of the
and
year.
he been an All-Star like
He got
4
defense
times,
of the year?
something like that. Yeah, they gave him one.
Does he really play defense, bro?
He did when he was 28. He's a little older now. Come on.
What type of defense we talking?
Team
It was a
D.
playing time with Draymond was a nice defensive
Exactly.
player.
Team
D.
D,
Come
bro.
on, y'all. Let's not do that, though.
Not defensive player.
I'm not saying he was Dennis Rodman, but he was
Definitely
a nice
wasn't.
defensive player for a couple stretches, fool.
Yeah, Team D, he good at rotations.
If he pulled off a defensive player that
Bro,
year, it wasn't like he just did this.
I ain't never watched a game where Steve Kerr was like, yo,
Check him.
Stop him from
Ron
getting
dropped 40.
25,
That's the
30.
only person who just consistently cooked Draymond. Well, like I said, only person. That's the person you can go to when you know Draymond couldn't stop this nigga. Other than that,
All right, but who was he out there
you know he
just...
couldn't stop Giannis. Okay, you know he can't stop KD. Cool, but other than that, you slide him to almost whoever. And then when he was like 27, he was strapping shit. That's around the time he won his defensive player of the year.
I wouldn't say strapping shit, but
Come on.
I just, like you said,
I
feel like
ain't
it's
never seen
team
him
defense
clamp up somebody and be
Yeah,
like,
bro.
There was a point in
It's
time
a
the Warriors
system
had
that
the
he
top
was in.
defense. Though. Y'all remember
team
that, right?
defense.
But he was like one of the main.
Let's just
reason.
talk about them 3 finals years,
Him,
bro.
Iguodala, Harrison Barnes.
Let's just talk about them 3 finals years.
Harrison Barnes and Iggy did at the same time.
Yeah.
They were
The
I
first
think the first
one.
one.
Early, yeah.
Early, yeah.
But
That's when they had a good defense.
them 3 finals years, the last 2 with KD. KD was the motherfucking rim protector. Motherfucking Draymond just fed him for
Well,
real.
KD was 7 feet.
Yeah.
For sure,
longer
but
reach.
it ain't like you just going out there strapping shit. Y'all got team defense, and if niggas blow by you, KD back there.
Yeah.
Before that, Iggy was there. He really guarded LeBron for
Iggy,
most of that
Harrison,
shit.
and Draymond.
Yeah.
That's when Draymond was like 25, 26.
Yeah,
He
it
was
sound like
involved
team
with
defense to
back
me.
then, though.
Sound like he throwing 3 people a night at
But
their
come on,
best
all
nigga.
I'm saying, all right, if you're going to discredit him in his older years, cool. You got to give him credit for when he was a good defensive
Like
player.
shit, he was
It
good.
was a point in time.
He was good. He was
defensive
good.
player.
But was he Hall of
He was a
Fame?
good team defender.
I give you that, and that's why he made the Hall of Fame.
The
but
scheme works great because nigga is 6'8" or whatever. You can cover a lot of ground when you 6'8".
yeah, let's focus on it now. What's the issue now? Like why he can't check nobody?
He can't shoot.
He
Can't
can't
really
check
check.
Ben
data. He can't
Simmons.
space the floor.
Yeah, he can't really space the floor.
The
He can still facilitate though. He can still get like off
But
the
it's
back.
harder to when they just backing off you and looking at you.
But the
Yeah,
problem
you
is,
got to be able to.
the problem is
at least cut
Klay
it up.
Thompson can't shoot no more.
That too.
Yeah.
Klay
Yeah.
Thompson not playing his best.
Yeah.
And
But
then
Klay-
them young
Klay-
niggas ain't
They say
don't
Klay
show
always
up every
struggled through the
game.
first 3 games though.
We'll see if
This
he
whole
pick it
this whole
up.
playoff run, he been struggling through the first 3 games.
And like we
That's
told you last week, the Celtics team's different. Them niggas play defense,
That's
bro.
different. But I mean, it ain't like the Warriors ain't been there before.
Yeah, the Celtics' only problem is they focus sometimes. They lack. They don't
They let
play
the
the
pedal
defense.
off the gas in the fourth
I'm
quarter.
telling y'all, if the Warriors come in a tidal wave, I don't know if the Celtics is winning.
You gonna see?
It depends.
They're gonna win some games.
They still got home
Series,
court
I don't know.
advantage.
Clay got
And,
shoot.
well, they got.
Matter of fact,
if the Warriors win tonight, which the game come on tonight,
Nah,
if the Warriors win tonight, that goes away.
yeah, with Golden State, they already got a power forward that can't score, Draymond, and they
And now all I gotta do
And they
is win
bench-
one more game at this new ass
they
stadium.
bench don't do nothing. Like
Jordan Poole, if he
Poole.
off, it's a wrap. Yeah.
That's it. Bielika be thinking he Magic Johnson when he come in the game. I don't know why.
You know, I get minutes, nigga.
They do be out there trying to make little sweet passes and shit.
Yeah, Buddy was in the post last game, and he did the spin the ball joint you do at the party pass to him. I'm like, yo, bro, put this man on the bench.
Motherfucker been on 2K too damn much. That's alright, man.
Celtics in 6 or 7. I still say.
Let's say Celtics in 7.
We still got a dub on the game. Dubs in 6. 7.
They win tonight, it might be 5.
For the Celtics?
Yeah, they win tonight, it might be 5.
I think y'all giving the Warriors a little too much heat, bro. Y'all realize they just washed these niggas.
Or are we
Game 2.
giving credit to the Celtics?
I mean, there's that, but you forget they just got washed in game 2.
I give more credence to close games than blowouts for real. Blowouts, shit happens. You got a big quarter.
But wasn't both the Celtics win blowouts?
Not really.
Yeah, the first game was a blowout, and then
Yeah.
game 3 was a blowout.
Usually it'd be close by halftime, and then like somebody else.
It's not like that first game. It was like 103, and the Celtics blew them out. It's been like that. The Warriors did similar the same thing, but they blew them out since halftime.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad to get blown out. You the away team, like
You the home team.
And when you already got a game,
yeah, they got one in the pocket.
This the pivotal game. The Warriors got to win this game, game 4.
Mhm.
They need this one in Boston. That'll even a series back out.
And I don't like how the refs ain't calling them texts on Draymond no more.
No
It's just like they ignoring him now.
Yeah, certain shit he do blow me.
Cause he.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Call it how you been calling that
shit.
shit.
But you can't take him off the court because it's a part of the product to the customer.
I was like, that's
oh,
what it is. They got flack because they did it.
Yeah, no, because
No, by resume. By resume.
He got
got-
the game. It's almost a wash for the Celtics.
And the refs got flack for doing that shit when they was playing LeBron.
He kicked a man in the nuts on national TV.
They
He was on channel
still got
7.
flack for not spending them.
And you
bro.
got a lot going on in the joint. You got bets in Vegas
Exactly.
and whatnot. You got
Somebody
a lot.
definitely told them, like, just hold the whistle on that nigga. He gonna talk. Just let him talk.
Yeah.
I give credit to the Celtics. They definitely hooping. I really think that veteran experience of the Warriors gonna come through.
It's gonna be interesting for sure. Like I said, I don't think it's like a sweep either way. It's gonna be close.
Oh yeah, at this point it's 6 or 7 guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's going to 6 or 7. He's saying if the Celtics.
They
I don't
win
think
it-
that's gonna happen though.
Bruh,
The Warriors not gonna win another game. You think that for real?
If the Celtics win tonight and it's cause of
They gonna get that one.
and it's
out.
cause of Draymond, and they go 3-1 and they put Kerr in that spot where it's like Kuminga, Iggy, you wanna play like
gonna be loony.
That's really all they gotta
then they
do.
yeah, but I'm
You gotta make that
saying
adjustment.
They
you got
gotta hoop,
Otto
though, bro.
Porter, you got Wiggins, you got Looney, you got Iggy.
Niggas gotta show up.
Make the switch.
They gotta
That's really
show
all you
up,
gotta
though.
do.
but I'm saying you get to that point where it's like you don't make the switch, and if it don't work, nigga Draymond gonna be tuned out. You like, man, forget y'all. I'm defensive player of the
You
year.
can literally put Otto
And they
Porter
gonna
at the
get
4.
smacked.
You can put Kuminga at the 4. You can put motherfucking Iggy at the 4.
You can do it, but it's them niggas gonna hoop.
That's
they
what
gonna
it's
show
gonna come
up.
down to. Is Draymond gonna hoop or if Kerr gonna pull him? If not,
Yeah.
it might be Celtics 5.
That's all we got for this week, though.
Yeah, it's a great episode, bro. I appreciate you for coming back. Bro.
Up, be back again whenever. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
He said you're going to do it 10
Another great
series.
episode. You hear me?
Hey, look, real quick, we're going to shout out the Only Bands podcast. We're going to shout out
Crypto
Only Bands
Breakfast
in
Club.
general. Crypto Breakfast Club. We're going to shout out the Discord Only Bands.
Boom, boom.
Let's get shout out Wells, shout out Kills, shout out Blockchain Sodas. Everybody in this set, y'all already know Pika Hole. Everybody, fuck with y'all.
Shout out to everybody watching this motherfucker, too.
Deadstock DMV, my official sponsor.
Dead Stock, yes sir. Shout out to Dead Stock. Damn, man, I feel like I don't want to leave nobody off and shit real quick, because I know they're going to tune in tomorrow.
Black Bitcoin Billionaires,
Shout out to Black
Samara,
Bitcoin
Zay,
Billionaires.
Win.
Yup.
Same other groups.
Shit, Cream, everybody.
The
Shit.
early show, Brook.
Brooke, yep, shout out to Brooke. We're going to tap in with Brooke. Definitely, bro. Shout out to Ebron. Shout out everybody that really come through the Crypto Breakfast Club and really is a part of the community. Because we want to expand that. really figure out how we can tap into the much broader black community in general, and much just bigger NFT and crypto community. So that's real shit, bro. Appreciate you for coming through. My man is definitely a pioneer in that space. Y'all continue to check us out. Continue to follow Teej. Continue to support Teej.
It's the Good Guys Podcast, man.
Y'all this bitch.
Episode 116.